Hi, Will. This is Cardboard Mance, and today I've got with me,
Hey, Farhan.
Nabil.
and we're going to be playing Astra. This is a 2 to 5.
Yeah.
I forgot already. 2 to 5 player game. And it probably plays best at 3+. We haven't actually tried a 2-player yet, but 2-player does have a kind of special modes, which I will not be explaining today. I'm just going to explain the base game, how to play. We'll do a full playthrough of the game, and then we'll give our thoughts at the end. But this is Nabil's first time playing.
Yep.
Farhan and I have already played this before. So let's begin the teach of how to play. Okay, so on Astra, on your turn, you are going to be spending stardust to draw lines on these various constellations. Once the constellation is complete, we're going to do some scoring and whatnot, and I'll go over that in a minute. And then new cards will come out. We'll continue that until we reveal the game end cards, and everyone will play in another finished round and play one more round. And then that's the end of the game. We'll add up victory points, which are shown in the little laurel leaf kind of covering, as well as there's places on our board that we'll be tracking them, and you'll see how it works. Alternatively, on your turn, instead of playing, stardust to draw numbers on the cards, so you will be taking a rest action. So we'll go through that in more detail. So first, before your turn, to start your turn, you can use abilities. So each card has a ability printed on it in text, and as long as the card is active, meaning it is face up, you can turn it sideways to use the ability. Some of these cards can be used instantly, like Cetus, the beluga or something here. Can be used instantly, whereas some of them will take effect for the entire turn, like Corona Australis here. Will last for the entire turn. You, of course, need to remember not to untap, as any players who played a lot of card games or Magic at the start of your turn. You do not get a free untap. I'll explain how to get your actions back, but it is not as simple as that. Then you either do an observe action or a rest action. An observe action, you spend stardust to put marks on the stars on the cards in the center of the table. This will be adjusted for player counts. We're on the wrong site here. For 3 players, there will be 4 cards, but the count will change depending on how many players are at the table. So how to do that? Each stardust will count as a separate node that you can mark. If there is no marks yet on the card, you must begin at the node that has a little circle around it, such as the central one on the corona here. After that, you must continue in essentially a line continuing from your previous one. So all the nodes that you mark on your turn are going to be in following a single line. You can't jump around or go back. If there are existing marks on the card before your turn, you can continue next to any adjacent mark. So, like if Nabil marks a card before me, I can continue off from the next node after he left off, and then continue from there, again, following the same rules. There are some cards that allow you to break those rules, of course. You can spend these telescope tokens in order to take another observe action. So, because you can only mark in a straight line, continuing from one spot, you may want to mark a couple of cards on a turn, in which case you have to spend an observe action for each additional set of markings you want to make. So it could be on the same card, or it could be on an additional card. That could let you get the things you need, or maybe trigger the end resolution of a card, or something like that. So they're quite powerful to have. Then we're going to look at whether any cards have been completed or not. So if every single node has been completed, we will be resolving what the different scoring is. Also, I did forget to mention, there are some cards that have a brighter star. These are called grand stars. Just a heads up, some cards like Corona Australis will give you points for marking grand stars, at the time where you use this card. But every time you mark a grand star, you will get down to the kind of the line expansion section here on your board, and you'll cross off the next circle and line. This will grow how many cards you are allowed to have. So as you get to each of the numbers, and just like in the pictures, as you fill up a card picture, that shows how many of these cards you're allowed to own. If you were to get a card when you are already at your limit, you'll have to choose which card to discard from the game, which you don't want to do because there are abilities and points at the end of the game. So, okay, back to resolving a card. So once a card is finished, the player who finished it gets to keep the card. So even if they only put a single point on the star, whoever finishes it gets to keep the card. So there'll be a little bit of racing for that. But then we're also going to look at the majorities of how many dots or how many stars have been filled in on that card and by which players. So the player who finished it is left out of that majority. Even though they've marked the most, they get nothing. They get the card, but they don't get any of the bonuses. So then we're going to look in player order and see who has the most stars marked off. That player will choose one of the rewards shown printed at the bottom of the card, and then cross it off, and then the next player in order who has the next most stars, and so on. If multiple players are tied for the same amount of stars, they choose simultaneously, so they could pick both the same reward is allowed, and then it would be marked off so any other players would not get that reward. And these rewards are shown as points, such as here. More of these mind expansions for having more cards. Additional stardust, so you can get some more stars right away. So as we have telescopes, and we have pouches. So a pouch, which we'll see here, is every time you get a pouch, you're going to mark off the next number on your pouch track. The pouch track is going to come into play when it comes time to refill your stardust. The pouch, you have to remember, is not a limit to how much stardust you have, but is how much it refills to. So we'll come to that for a minute. There's some additional bonuses like untapping cards or reactivating cards so that they're available to use again. These could also be important because at the end of the game, we'll be scoring cards, but they must be available in order to score them. So the alternative action, so you either do the observe, or you can do observes, spend telescopes for multiple, or you can take a rest action. When you rest, you are going to refill your pouch, like I mentioned, up to the number that you've crossed off, the highest number you've crossed. So this is how you are predominantly going to get most of your stardust in the game. Then any constellation cards you have that match the symbol where this token is get to untap, but only the ones that have the same element, the same thing that matches. So right now in fire, so if I had that Corona Australis and it was used, at this time I could untap because it is in that spot. And then at the end of your turn, because you took a rest action, you are going to advance the token clockwise around. So it's going to change what the next person who rests availability will be. Every time it passes over from the blue to the red, we are going to discard a card from the deck. So it's going to advance the game and make it go a little bit faster. And again, we'll play until we reach the end of the game end card. Then we'll finish a round, play one more round, and move on to final scoring. Final scoring, you'll have marked off some score already around your sheet from getting bonuses. Any card that has not been tapped, so any card that's still upright, you will get the point shown in the top corner for that. You will get a point for each, so the number of your pouch size. You'll get a point for how many cards you are allowed to have. So if your mine is up to 6, you'll get 6 points. And then you're going to flip over your final scoring card. So you guys don't have to flip yours because it's supposed to be secret knowledge. I'm just going to go ahead and flip mine. So you'll see there's a chart on the back, and each player has different elements already marked off as like a free bonus towards in-game scoring. And you're going to look at all the cards that you've accumulated, whether they're turned sideways or not, and you're going to check off, starting from the left, any symbols you have. Then you're going to score points based on how many of each of the same symbol you have, right? So if I have 4 water cards, that's 11 points. But you're also going to get points for variety. So if you have 3 of a kind in a column, that column is worth 3 points. 4 of a kind in the column, that column's worth 6 points. Then we'll add up all of our points together from different parts of the boards, and whoever has the highest score wins. And I believe tiebreaker is most remaining stardust. I'll check that again if we need to.
I took the shooting star, so I'll take review first. All right. So to start off, let's see what we're going to do. So we can use the ability of any tap cards. We don't have any cards at the moment, so we'll go straight into the observe. I can spend some stardust to start.
All right, you mentioned... I always forget this whenever I'm teaching games. There's always stuff I don't mention. So this is what happens when we do it all in one take. For every 2 stars still marked on the board with your color, you'll get 1 point. On top of that. And for every 3 stardust, you also get a point.
3 stardust and unmarked stars.
Okay. And unmarked stars, so 2 to 1.
All right, so we got to start from the thing. So I'm going to spend 2 stardust. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 3 stardust. So go on the corona. And we'll mark these 3. And I'll get 1. What's it called?
Grand Star.
Mind management.
Yeah, I don't...
Grand Star.
Expanding your mind.
This is your fame. No, it's fame. Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Is your wisdom.
Okay.
So I'm a little bit wiser.
You are expanding your mind.
Familiar with more constellations.
Pretty much.
Okay.
There we have it. So that's my turn. And then
That's
I don't have any telescopes. I'm not going to rest. I'll move on.
That's it for your turn.
Yep.
All right. So we're going clockwise?
We'll go clockwise.
Yeah, me? All right. Cool. So, ability phase. I have no abilities. Not going to use any of those. So I'm going to spend... I think we're going to go big right now. I have no idea what I'm doing, so we're just going to do it. I'm going to spend 4 stardust. And we're going to take Ursa Major. And I'm not sure if you guys can see what I'm doing here. I'll put it over here so you can see. I'm going to mark, starting from the circled circle, right?
Yep.
Okay, so 1.
Circle.
2.
3. 4.
Boom. Yeah, I saw that move.
Of course you did. Yeah, so I got 2 of those mind expansion thingies. There you go. I think that's my turn.
Well, I can't let you guys pass me up on the Grand Star, so I'm going to be 6.
Oh, man.
Jeez. And let's start working on Cetus here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, so there's 2 Grand Stars. Okay, go ahead.
Grand Bois. Okay. We got... I don't know what that means. Okay.
What?
That big wood. I saw forest.
I'm fluent in French. Okay, so I'm going to spend 2 stardust. I'm going to get another Grand Star on Ursa Major, and we are...
I'm serious. Can you give me the bear, eh?
And give you the whatever. It's really good. But if you get the card,
the majority,
you don't get the bonuses.
So who's going to send that?
Oh, well. Okay, I see. And therein lies the rub, eh?
There's the rub.
Okay, well, how about I'm going to spend 2 up from there, from my own supply. Going to spend 2, and I'm going to work on... Oh, I just cut it all over my hand. That's fantastic. Cetus here.
Yep.
1, 2. And, yeah, it was literally like that.
We'll leave it at 2.
Okay, you got your Grand Star?
Okay, that's still star right here, yeah.
All right, I wouldn't do it. I'm finish it. Taking yours.
I mean, it makes sense for you because you've only got 1 there anyways. I'm not going to miss out any.
Okay, so you guys get some bonuses.
So
I get...
Meal's got the
Meal's got first crack.
I get first crack, eh?
With the untap's not good.
The untap isn't easy use, so I think I might take the 4 stardust.
For a pouch?
What, a pouch? Yeah, actually, you know what? I'll take the pouch. Because I'll give you points, and when I rest, I'll go back to... I'll go to
Pouch is gone, so I'll take the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, the card is mine. Maybe we could slide this a bit.
I mean,
we're getting a little further away here, but I need somewhere to put my cards.
yeah. And my reference cards off to the side here. So I also have room for my cards when I get them.
Okay, good. They want his hider. We should go over the abilities too, because I don't think the abilities seen all these.
No.
So this turn, the end of your turn, regain all of the stardust you spent before marking your first grand star in the observe action.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So you like mark a bunch of things in a line, but as soon as you hit a grand star, you'll get back stardust you spent before that grand star.
I see.
So if you do like, there's a great one here. Is you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you'll get 4 stardust back.
Okay, you don't get the fifth one back. Before the four.
Before, yeah, and then
The four marking. Okay, gotcha.
Eridanus. Instantly mark any one star and all stars adjacent to it, ignoring the star marking rules. Spend no stardust, but then skip your turn.
So that is your turn then.
That is your turn.
Okay.
But you like do a little explosion around it. Supernova. Chrono Australis, I mentioned in the explanation, you get a point for each grand star you mark this turn. Okay. It's a good time to like spend telescopes and stuff and mark a bunch of them. And then Cetus, instantly mark a 1 star on one undiscovered constellation. You may ignore the star marking rules and spend no stardust.
Oh, but that's not your turn. That's in addition to your turn.
That's in addition to your turn. You just mark one thing somewhere.
Neat. Okay.
And then my Ursa Major, I can pay free stardust to gain a telescope, and I may gain more than one telescope this way.
I see.
Telescope factory.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, but I have to tap it to use it,
Right.
and I have to get to the right element to untap it. And
Yeah. So ideally, you want to use it when you have a lot of stardust.
it's only 1 point in the game, so it's probably worth using.
I'm not sure if you went over this, but what is the number?
That's just how many stars are on that card.
Oh, I
So you'll need 14.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, so I just spent 4 to go
There it is. Okay.
on the snake.
But it's a river. It's a river.
Perhaps. Okay. Oh yeah, the snake's the Hydra, obviously.
Well, and then the serpents.
The serpents. Okay.
Okay.
Back over to the bill.
Back over to me. That's very interesting. Let's see. I've got 2 here. So what? Let's see. What are those majorities there? But I'm gonna take that. Okay. I guess I'll spend these last 2. And let's continue this. Dennis here. Get all those grand stars. Okay.
Okay. Flame and stardust. You're also out.
I'm also out of stardust now, yeah.
So we want to spend 1 more just to put my mark down somewhere. Sometimes I think it's good just to
Get it.
just to get in. Just like before that card disappears, I'm gonna have a mark there. And I'm gonna get a reward for it.
See my end game. What I need. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I think I will do that. And then snag the. I do a
Karuna.
I want the awards. The awards are two wisdom. Not bad, but I'm gonna take that for 2.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna mark those off. And will you get yourself a reward just for getting in there?
I mean, I could stardust it and not take the rest action, but 2 wisdom is also pretty good.
2 wisdoms, 2 wisdom.
Yeah, 2 wisdoms, 2 wisdom. It is indeed. I will take the 2 wisdom.
It's not 3 wisdom, but it's
It's not a 3. No ones at 1.
there we go.
All right, it's Lepus. Instantly mark 1 star on 3 different undiscovered constellations following the star marking rules. Spend no stardust.
I think it starts
So 1 or just 3 different ones.
with
You still have to follow star marking
3
rules.
different undiscovered ones. Undiscovered means it's finished.
That's right. These are undiscovered. These are discovered.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. I thought undiscovered meant not
You can place 1 each on 3 different cards.
Okay, understood. Well, I have to rest because I have no stardust, so I will take 6 stardust. I have nothing to
Yep.
untap.
Advances.
That advances.
And
Now's a good time to use your hair.
well, my Ursa Major's already.
Yeah.
I've nothing to spend on them, so I'm just going to go ahead and rest.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Ideally, I would have had a bunch of stuff, used them,
Yeah.
rested, and then untapped them. But as it is, I have to do it. Okay.
Spend the last 2 stardust. Then over right here to yes.
Okay, mark any 1 star on one undiscovered constellation. You may ignore star mark rules and spend no.
Yeah.
Sorry, not 1. Right. Gotcha. Okay. Well, I can't finish it though.
No, it's quite split up.
Yeah. I probably should have spent that 3rd one on that tail.
Yeah.
Oh well, too late now. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no, okay.
But
This is very interesting. All right. Well, I guess I knew.
You got a snake, a whale, a rabbit, and a ribbon.
Yeah.
What would you like?
I'm gonna spend 4, and I'm gonna start the rabbit. Oh, he's about to mess up with his pen. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you know what? We're gonna go 5.
Yeah.
Get that second one. And so I get 2
2 grand stars.
grand stars. All right. And I'm a little broken.
Almost.
All right. I'm going to get out on the rabbit here. But I'm just going to do a 2.
Gonna rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we move to the water.
Okay. I'm gonna spend 1. And come out tail.
All right, let's do 3. And the rabbit's not quite done, but it's getting there.
Ooh. Could snag the rabbit right now.
You could take the rabbit.
And then folks would get stuff. But I'm not gonna take the rabbit.
Oh,
Take the other.
the fish.
Or is it a mammal?
It's a mammal. It's a whale.
2, 3. So there's some good bonuses on that one, but
I have the biggest
You do.
majority.
Yeah, well,
The biggest majority.
think of it, the close to the smallest majority, which
Or the smallest minority.
yes. We're almost thinking now.
We're all thinking. Oh, the telescopes are so useful. But that 6 stardust is also a lot. You know what? I missed out on telescopes last game, so I'm not gonna go without a telescope this time.
Perfect.
Even though I could buy telescopes. You know what?
What? No.
I could buy.
Nope.
Sorry. I
Yeah.
could buy 2 telescopes for that price.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna take 5 points then.
I wanted that's a good
That's less than all that points. All right, Centaurus. Instantly mark any 1 star on one undiscovered constellation. You may ignore if they're wrecking. So it's the same ability as Cygnus.
Okay.
And you will finish that. So
Yeah. So my turn. Okay. Well, I gotta rest. Take 6.
Okay, we're over the fire now, and Taurus gets flipped. Yeah, sure. I was spending 6 to buy 2 telescopes, and then I'm gonna rest. So I
tired from all that building.
get 5 back. Let's advance that.
All right, over V. All I think gonna do here is spend 1 keep getting these.
You can take the bunny.
I want the cute bunny. But I want those benefits, but I'm not going to get them if I don't do it. So
There's no way you can get those.
that's exactly the benefits I can. So I'm not going to get left out. I'll just snack the bunny.
So we're tied, so we can each take whatever we want.
Yeah, I'm taking the double pouch.
I'm also gonna take the wolf out.
Yep.
Yeah, this early in the game, I think pouching
Pouching is huge.
Yeah.
A bunch of marsupial.
And that's max capacity here.
Check out the pouch, man. Okay, Canis Major. This turn, start your observe actions on any common star. So any, like, this regular dot, not grand. You can start from anywhere.
Nice. That was your turn.
Yeah, indeed it was.
All right, back to me. All right. What do I got here? I got 6 stars still. Stardust, rather. So just so I'm clear on the star marking rules, if I was to start Canis Major, I can't mark this, and
Correct.
concentrate.
It has to be
It's not a continuous line.
That's the
Okay, so right. Okay, just making sure.
The cards make it tricky.
Yeah. That they do. I had one of them, buddy. Not happy with the 2 pouches.
Yeah, that's a good constellation prize for sure.
It's a good constellation. I'll let myself out.
Half of it.
And backing because we're not done yet.
Yeah, I'm back in, exactly. What do I want to do here? All right. Oh, pretty good rewards. Yeah, all right. I think what we'll do is I'm going to pay 3. And we'll start the dog. And
Go for the jugular or go for his leg.
I'm gonna go for the jugular.
Oof. Finally, you've got 1 left. You're probably eyeing that extra plate there.
Well, yeah, he wants that extra star.
That one little tiny star by itself.
Beyond what I want.
It's right away. We're gonna read mine. All right, let's go splashy here. Lash for 5 on
Hydra.
Hydra, since everybody's been ignoring it.
Hail Hydra.
And they get a grand star. Okay, take your Canis Major.
All right, Canis. Oh god, I'll get a boom. And hang on 1 second. Do I want to mark 1 star on any undiscovered constellation, or want 1 star on 3 different constellations? It's not a good time for that. So I'm gonna pass. Go ahead.
All right, back to me. Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep going here.
Actually, hang on. Just to rewind that, or I just noticed where the thing was. So I'm just gonna tap that, and I'll mark 1 star on 3 different undiscovered constellations. So I'm gonna go. I have to follow.
You gotta follow.
I gotta follow rules here. So I gotta start here. I gotta go here, and I'll jump into here. Okay.
Here.
I am going to pay 3. And I think I'm gonna keep going on Eridanus here.
Okay, I am resting for 3, 5, 6, 7.
Good timing for you. You get to tap your bear.
It was perfect timing for me. I get my bear back, and it's also good timing for Fruit.
That's why
I did his buddy back.
I was like, "We're gonna rest, so
Yeah.
make me rest to work on the rabbits."
There you go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
For heavy.
All right. Well, I'm also gonna rest because I got enough for left. So I got 8.
3. Holy pouches, Patrik.
8. Yeah. Corvus Glaive discarded.
What's the ability on that one? 1 star.
Shorter. Yeah. Let's do 5. And I'm going to take the rest of Aradnus.
Okay, that's a good ability.
They give me a grand star, and you guys get...
Oh, Nabil
Getting Nabil's the leader in that one.
Yeah. I want 2 telescopes. I think those are a good time to take those.
Grab a pouch.
That's it.
Hey. Okay, go ahead. Oh, yeah, right.
Sagittarius.
This turn, if you take a rest action, gain stars equal to your pouch instead of refilling. This can exceed pouch limits.
Sorry, was this on?
Does have flames.
Was on flames? Yeah. So now, were we supposed to discard a card?
I did.
We did. Okay.
It's Corvus. Corvus.
So as if you refill, you get equal to your equal to your stardust on your pouch. I'm sorry. If you refill, you gain stardust equals your pouch, not refill up to. So if you had stardust left over,
you did gain more.
you just gain more top of that.
Okay, interesting. So you could rest and then take another rest action and have double your stardust if you use the Sagittarius. So like,
Yeah.
In theory, yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
Did you say it's my turn?
I believe so.
Okay. Yeah. So we are gonna snag that.
I had no cards yet. This is the problem.
You also have the most points. So
I mean, for now.
is it a problem? Like I have 3 points from cards if I don't use my cards.
True. But you've also you're heading towards your end game scoring.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay.
Further. Let me take a look at my scoring card here. I'm not quite sure I fully understand the grid on the back here.
So the score points at the top.
So you've already shown yours, so you can.
Yeah. The points at the top are for how many of the same element.
I see. Okay, but then columns you get
The column where you get.
depending how many you've scored.
That's right.
Okay, I get it. All right. Yes.
Yeah, last game, none of us really filled that card. Like,
There's no way to fill it.
Like,
You gotta try and maximize on.
yeah, do what you can. If you're not you might get like 4 of one kind, or you might get a set or something.
All right. So I'm gonna spend 2 to mark 2 in the Hydra, and then I'm gonna spend an observe, and then 2 more to mark the rest of the Hydra. I'm not gonna physically mark it, but there's 4 remaining. So I just get,
And then it's a green on there.
and there is a green on there because they're your buddy. All right, but we'll get
Take 4 points, 5 things.
Wow, 5 stardust is pretty good right now. But 4, you want? I'm going to take the points.
4 points. There's 4 points.
I'm feeling the pressure of not having 5 points.
I think I'm gonna grab the telescopic viewing device.
Excellent. Okay.
All right, new card, Perseus. Instantly gain 1 point for each of your constellations with an element matching the active sphere. So this is a sphere. So you want to use that when you have lots of cards that match where we're at on the sphere. Right, if you had like 3 fire cards right now, you could use him and get 3 points.
Get 3 points.
Got it.
Cool.
All right, Perseus.
Right, that was your complete.
Yes, sir.
And got 2 stardust. So let's spend the 2 and jump into Canis Major here before it's gone. Okay, go ahead.
1, 2. I'll do 2 more on Sagittarius. Boom.
Okay. Story. Okay, I am going to pay two mark 2 on Sagittarius, then pay that, and then pay 1 more. So
Snag Sagittarius.
yeah. So Ferran, you can take 3 points, a telescope, 5 stardust, or 2 if mine.
Oh, some juicy options there.
Yeah.
I think we shall take. So 5 stardust will get me 1, 2, 8, 4. Yeah, we'll take the 5 stardust.
Okay.
Or no, actually, I'm going to take the 2 wisdom. Realize something. Okay.
All right, new card, Wheel of the Lion. Instantly,
Sorry.
instantly for Stardust, this can exceed pouch limit.
Nice.
So you just tap them for Stardust. All right, so you snipe that one.
Yep.
I am going to use Eradness, and it's going to skip the rest of my turn. But I get to mark 1 star and all stars adjacent to it, ignoring star marking rules, and spin no Stardust. So I'm going to go CS, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice.
For 2 wisdom. All right, and my turn is over.
Yeah, we will. I'll just go here. Then
What? You just spin the 1. I really had the 1. I feel like you've got 1 star.
and before my turn,
Oh, you could use your buddy.
So yeah, you could finish it
You
on.
could finish Perseus off, yeah.
I'd have to use them before, but in theory,
Yeah, I mean,
it doesn't matter. Because you may or may not rest. You will definitely rest.
Yeah, nothing else to do.
You got nothing else to do. So timing is key in the rest, which we realized last game. We left a lot of our cards untapped, and they just stayed untapped for half a game because we just missed the time.
Remember, they only score points for you
If they're upright game,
Right.
If they're active,
but the abilities are pretty powerful too. So
we're not worthy.
or using them multiple times.
so, and you untap the ones that you tapped that match the element before you move the element marker.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
So the element currently sits, and
Yeah. So yeah, timing is.
Yeah.
I mean, even for marking the stars down, timing is so important.
Before.
yeah, I'm not gonna finish that one. And in fact, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna pass.
Okay.
Okay.
So I am going to rest, but I'm going to use Sagittarius. Because I'm on fire. Haha. And I got to gain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Even though my pouch limit is 8, I will have 9 because Sagittarius, and he will get untapped immediately.
Oh, perfect time.
Very nice.
And we'll discard Pegasus. Pegasus Spiel.
Pegasus.
Discarded.
All right. Well, I have to rest, so I'm just taking 7. 7.
Oh, that works great for me.
I mean, so that's you're
Hey, you're going to buddy it.
Thank you, John. I'll buddy it, and what star in 3? So, yeah, in fact, take Perseus off the board, and Will can have his
then supply lots or to it.
And I get 2 more. While you decide, I'm gonna decide if I want to jump on Leo.
I'm gonna take the 4 Stardust.
3. We'll jump in.
Nice.
That, and I'll jump in on. Already there, so I'll start Leo. Okay. Yeah, and he will get 3, and I get 6.
Right. Free play and you're resting. So that advances. Triangulum instantly gain 2 Stardust. This can exceed pouch limits. So it's a lesser version of Leo.
Lesser version of... Oh, okay, I see. Gotcha.
Yeah, same basic ability. But
Less stars.
easy to get.
Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm going to tap Hydra. And we are going to And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I get 5 of those back.
That's right.
Bam!
And 2 grand stars.
2 grand stars.
Well turned.
Shall we go on?
Thank you, sirs. Hydra has been tapped.
Hydra has been hailed.
It has been. But don't worry, two will rise up in his place. 2 will rise.
Well, I'm gonna do 4.
Oh yeah, that's a nice start.
That was your next house. Yeah, that's for sure.
We'll do 5. We'll just run out nicely.
Yeah, there you go.
For 2 of those, and so I want to do anything else. I got so much stuff to do here. Yeah, let's.
So you got a bunch of telescopes.
I do in my telescopes.
Very nice. Those telescopes are really handy.
Telescope and watch all this go in. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I actually want to do right now, so I'm gonna.
You gonna save it?
Yeah, I'm gonna save it.
Yeah. Gotta be strategic.
Okay. There's nothing I desperately want. This headpiece is really annoying. Yeah, play off in the 3 different directions.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got 2 telescopes.
I too, but just a face.
That's expensive. That's an expensive turn. Yeah. But I mean, if you get 2 points for the card, and if it finishes a row or a column for you, that's an extra 6 points. So it could be 8 points, which might be worth it.
It's true. I need to check my card again.
Now you're pulled out.
You're not wearing a card. Triangulum can't be finished on one go because it doubles back on.
That's right. Yeah. Unless you have some way to break the rules.
I do have one way to break the rules.
Start on a main spot. You got start anywhere? Yeah. Did you get to start anywhere?
Yeah, I got it. I can figure it out.
But you've also only got 1 space for 1 card left.
This is also true. You're right.
Is that the one I want
Exactly.
in my inventory?
Yes.
Since as many as nice gain 4, this can exceed Leo. Leo's nice. I like Leo.
Really?
I might do Leo. By way of knockout, I will gain 1 for each of your constellations. No, not this guy. Different guy. Lepus will go 3. So he's going to mark 3. So he's going to go here. 2. And why don't we go get an advantage on...
The Chaos Major's been sitting there on the whole game.
It's no the whole game. It's been in there for a while for sure.
He's been sitting there for a while. He's not a bad guy. But I'll get a good boy. I'll get majority. He's a good boy. 1, 2, 3. He's a good boy. And then
Well behaved.
I'll spend 2 as my turn to finish off Leo the line.
Okay. I'm going to take a pouch from that awards.
Oh, do I get anything bad? No, I don't. I didn't get it on Leo.
No.
All right.
It's not there.
I missed out.
And I get 4 thingies. Stardust.
That's for
That's when you got them.
It's not when you get it.
No.
Okay.
That's when you top.
Okay, cool.
Pisces is lazily top. Mark 2 stars on up to 2 undiscovered constellations. Following the star marking rules, spend no...
I see. So it's variation on the bite.
Basically, yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, Cantilever's kind of just sitting there. And is that going to be useful for me? Maybe. What's the ability on Cantilever to start your...
Any star.
actions on any star? Oh, that's neat.
That would have been good for the triangulum.
Yeah.
Start.
You can start at the finish it all off, yeah. I mean, the ability isn't that great, but then nobody will get any majorities, which is not bad, and you get the card. Yeah, okay. I got room for 5. Okay, that's also good to know.
Finland.
Oh. You know what? I'm gonna do something out of the box. I'm gonna spend Sagittarius, and I'm gonna rest. If you take a rest action this turn, gain stardust equal to your pouch, and it can exceed pouch limit. So I will get 8 more stardust. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And because we're on water, I get to untap Hydra. So I Christian. This move.
Yep.
And then we discard this. Lupus. All right. Set myself up for I don't know what next turn.
For telescopes. And that's why I kind of just want to grab that Canis Major cards. I mean, it's just one away.
Yeah.
But do I want an additional card? And I do have the telescopes for it. So
Keep it up. Keep it up.
oh, yeah, you guys
We got a snipe.
Oh, we get some stuff, eh?
We get some goodies. On it.
You get first pick.
I got first dibs. I do. I will take.
The wisdom low was good.
Wisdom's great, actually.
Especially because you're full.
I'm full. So. And 1 Grand Star will get me there. So yeah, I'm going to take Wisdom.
All right. I'm going to take 2 telescopes.
You're going to do some damage next round. And then this telescopes of Stardust. You're ready to rock.
Telescopes, Stardust. I got Hydra.
You're going to blow through 4 cards and then.
We'll see. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
here is good.
All right. We got a refill.
Yep.
We get it's the Age of Aquarius. Here we go. Wait for that.
All right, this turn, at the end of your turn, regain all stars you spent before your first Grand Star. Okay,
Same as Hydra.
Yep. It's your turn.
Indeed it is. Don't pressure me. Okay. What do we got on an Aquarius? We got an untap. We got a Stardust, telescopes, and points. Still on the Schneider on the point scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. We got 2 points. It's not 2 points. And he's a wind dude. All right. So we're gonna spend Leo to get 4 Stardust. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're gonna go spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna spend 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on Pisces. 2, 3, 5, 6. But we are also gonna tap. We can tap multiple cards at the top of your turn. So, Corona, which is the first card I got 2 points because I get 1 point for each Grand Star.
Nice.
And did you take your wisdom for the Grand Stars?
And then I get 2 wisdom, so now I'm over 6. So I can grab it.
Nice. There you go. You can grab a card. Okay. I am flush with resources at the moment. What am I going to do with them? Okay, well, you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15, and you can split them up.
Like I said, I got 2 telescopes, so I can do some serious damage at the moment.
As I mentioned previously, you were prime position. So see what you got.
Yeah, let's see what I got, eh? All right, well, I think we are going to tap Hydra, because why not? And I am going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus a telescope, plus 3 more, so 9, but I get 3 back, so I spend 6.
You'll leave 10 if you want it, because you missed the last one.
Oh, did I?
Unless you want to leave the last one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, no, I don't. So I'll spend 10 but I get 3 back because of Hydra. So I spend 7. 2, 3.
Just snap.
Well, you got 4 back. This isn't 2. Because you started here.
Oh.
We went this way, right?
So I spend 6.
Yeah.
I cannot count today.
Yeah, and you get the whole thing right.
I just sure do. Okay. Sweet. I like it.
Layering instantly gain 1 point for each undiscovered constellation you've already marked. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So based on how many different things you have going on.
They're free.
That's a good one. I'm going to use my Canis Major to start my observe from any common star. And I was thinking, it was. I had my turn planned out before you just took the entire card by yourself. And then I started to run autopilot. Okay, that is not what I'm doing. Sure. Well, I'll still spend 3. And let's just add to Pisces here. Okay, that's me. All right. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. One there. 2, 3, 4. Do I have what am I saying? Yeah, sure. Go 1, 2, 3. So no one can claim that on 1 turn. Just have to make it hard for everyone to do.
What? How did you... Oh, is there a line there?
Yeah, I started from here.
Oh, I didn't notice that there was a line in the string of the harp.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Huh, interesting.
Into a string, yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's gonna give you guys some pretty nice.
Quickly. Oh, while you're doing that, I just forgot Perseus. So I'm going to do Perseus. Gain 1 point for each of your constellations, matching the element. So I get 2. Is it active? No, just 1 for each of your constellations with an element matching the card. Spear. So 2 fire.
Yeah, 2 fire. Okay, cool. Okay, it's gonna see. Yeah, it's not that good, is it? Oh, we want that. All right. Well, we're gonna help you guys out here. I'm gonna spend yeah, I'm gonna tap Aquarius. With same effect as Hydra. And I'm gonna spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For 5. To finish off Pisces.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I get 1, 2, 3 back. Planning to go this way. Okay. Well, so I'm gonna spend 2, and I take Pisces and
From your first for 5 points, please.
5 points. There you go. Yeah, 7 Stardust for you, Will.
Thanks for this.
We're not done right now. So.
4.
Yep.
So you're gonna want to rest though.
I will.
The pouch better?
Oh, is the pouch better? Let's work.
Yeah, that's good.
You're happy with that?
Okay, that's fine. 7 Stardust.
All right, next card.
And 2 cards. Virgo, instantly mark any 1 star and all stars adjacent to it. So it's like my arrow to this.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm resting, so.
Oh, hold on, let me do my turn.
Oh, my bad. And you just snagged the card?
No, that was
No, that would be.
Oh, Nabil, sorry.
all right. We're going to we'll just finish off Franklin here.
There you go.
I think you're the only one with no reward there.
I will
Yep.
take. Ooh, do I want some? No, I don't. I don't want that. So I'm just going to take 2 points. Just going point heavy right now.
Never a bad idea.
We're nearing that end game card. So
Yeah. It's coming up. There's like what, one left?
Yeah, there's one left. It's not secret. You are allowed to see.
you're allowed to see what's on the card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Yes, the rest is I see. So fire.
Oh, we can only get points for things that are untapped. No. That's not great. It's on the wrong element. Okay, that's okay. Timing in this game is absolutely crucial.
It's critical, Mike.
Yep. Looking at this for so long, and I didn't register any of the information that I wanted to. Okay. Yes. Is there a way I can do that? Maybe.
Yeah, that's just for the place. The chart at the end of the game, you'll mark down what.
Regardless of the temporals. Yeah, for sure. Oh no, I definitely can't do that. Okay, well, oh, that it would be a very expensive turn. It's going to cost me 2 points because it's going to rest some point. That's going to be the game. So we get one final turn, right?
Yeah, I believe it says on it. If it's the first player's turn, the other players take one last turn. If it's not the first player's turn, take turns until it's the first player's, and then we'll round one for a round.
Okay, gotcha.
So if Fran finishes it, then it's game. Then no, we each. Yeah, then we finish our round.
I see. Oh, you broken up Lyra.
I did that on purpose.
That's me. See, 1, 2. Oh, I didn't have that many thingies. Cancer. Gain 1 point for each grand star you mark. Okay. Up to 2. Okay. I think
You get end it here. Sure.
I mean, if I rest, yes. Or if I take a card,
If you take a card,
right?
Yeah.
I trigger the game end. Gain 1 point for each undiscovered constellation you got marked. All right. All right. Well, I don't know what to do entirely, so we're just gonna do this. We're gonna tap Pisces. Even though it's probably not the smartest idea. And we are going to... I have to follow the normal star marking rules. So I can't mark this and that, because it's not a straight line. It's not a continuous line, rather. Okay.
That's right.
Gotcha. But I could mark this grand star.
Yeah.
That's available.
But then I'd waste 1 mark. Because I get 2 stars on up to 2 undiscovered constellations.
Oh, question. For the cards.
Yep.
At this point, I would get 6 points, not 7.
That's right.
Just because I'm bleeding into.
Yeah, it's up to whatever the height, whatever.
Yeah. What you finished.
Okay. I'm going to mark 2 on Sagittarius. And I'm going to mark 2 on Virgo. And then I spend no stardust for that. I'm going to spend 4. You get it.
It's an option there.
Yeah, I'm going to spend 4 and a constellation. And I'm gonna take Sagittarius.
The telescope.
So sorry, Centaurus. What's that?
We're gonna spend a constellation.
Oh, should I spin a telescope?
I have 1 dot on there.
Right, has 1 dot on it. I got to take 5 points or 3.
That's the 1 dot. The 5 points.
I know. Like,
Yeah, well,
I might have
done it.
I know. I think I gave you the game right there.
I'll take it.
That may be.
But
To take the 5.
so be it. You're welcome. And some king making.
My mad.
Appreciate you. That's a lot just for 1.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
It's funny. I would have taken that card if it was still out there.
Yeah.
Because I need the wind, but it's fine.
But then we would have finished the round. We would play a whole nother round. Whereas it's my turn. I may have to end it.
Well, yeah, because we got a turn if you.
I meant it already figured.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
Oh, yeah. You triggered it. So
I triggered it.
So we finished the round. So you have no turns.
I have no more turns. Oh, no. I get 5 points.
No, because if it's triggered by the
It's not triggered by the game end. By the start.
it's not. That's right. If it's not.
Then we go until it's the first player's turn.
Then we do.
And then we do 1 more round.
Perfect.
So Frigyes gets 2 more turns.
No, 1 more turn. 'Cause
One
I'm
more.
a star player.
I'm the start player.
Oh, right.
I get 2 more.
You get 1 more turn. 2 more turns.
I get 2 more turns.
And I get 1 more turn. Okay, yes.
Okay, so I got to think about
Math is hard.
mathematics.
This minor is a pretty easy one.
You already got Kenneth Major, too. I mean, he's little brother is just
A little friend there.
Yeah.
Only 1 point though. Do I need him for first sets is the question.
That is the question yet.
No, I feel like I'm gonna give Fran the win just for.
I think I already gave him the win.
I think you
That 5 point huge swing.
massive.
Yeah.
But it could come down to the end game crisscross applesauce.
All right, I'm telescoping in 2, and I'm gonna take Lyra or Lyra.
I got 2 more points.
Yeah, Fran gets majority bonus there, 2 more 4. If you don't want the 1 point bonus, Fran, I think that's pretty good.
1 point's pretty good.
Yeah.
Accept it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's your turn.
Can you grab
Your final turn.
Yes. Orion, this is the Grand Star plate marking.
Orion? Yeah, I need some agua, por favor. Rápido. So what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then telescope 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Telescope 5. And I'll take Cancer for
Draco.
Here we were.
and I got a Grand Star with that. That's fine. And sorry, do we get points for leftover stars on there, right?
It's 2-1.
Yeah.
2-1.
And leftover Stardust is 3-1.
Yeah, telescopes is nothing. So if you have telescopes, I would use them.
Well, scopes is better.
But Stardust is, or stars is better than Stardust.
Okay. I'm gonna stand pat off that one. Yeah. Okay. That's my game.
Oh. I'm literally one Stardust away from doing what I wanted to do. Oh, that's really unfortunate. I can't go up to 6 cards with 3. I wanted to take this Canis Minor for 4, but I've only got 3. Oh, I couldn't even do it.
You know,
Yeah, in the middle. That's I guess. Oh, what's this? Mark any 1 star on 1 undiscovered constellation. Oh my God, there it is. Done. Okay, we're gonna mark this. Oh, but do I have to follow the constellation? No, any 1 star. Sweet. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Gonna mark that, and then we're gonna spend 3.
Finish.
Hit 1, 2, 3. We'll get one of those. And I get the dog. Puppy.
Yep, he's all yours. Nobody's on him.
Excellent.
And then Cassiopeia is whoops. More stars and
It cost me 2 points, but whatever.
I could get it, but it would cost me 3 points to get her.
Flame.
Oh, I don't have a flame yet. Either way, it's just the same. It's gonna be 3 points regardless. We're for 1. Yeah, you know, I think I need a fire card. So I'm gonna have to do it. This is painful though. So they gave me like 1 point. So tap triangulum for 2 stars. Hit as major to start from a common star, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So you spend 3 points
4, 5.
and you get 1 plus whatever you get for your set.
Yeah.
The set's got to be worth it.
The set's got set's so worth quite a bit. So
Yeah. Well, it's give you a hand. It's my only fire card.
there you go.
So it's
6 points.
not a huge buzz. I mean, I get tabulated to get 1 point, but it's just one for the other.
1 for 1, yeah.
Yeah, it's not really worth it.
Change the stat. Okay, so that's the end of the game, I guess.
It's not.
What's that?
That is the end of the game. Yep.
So, you only use cards at the beginning of the round. Okay.
Correct.
All right. So now we're gonna do fun scoring. So we're gonna get a point for your for your pouch number.
Okay.
Okay.
And then a point for the highest number marked.
Completed.
Yeah.
Or has number marked.
Well, like under the number.
Okay.
And then 3 to 1 leftover stardust.
None.
If there's any stars on the board that have that are undiscovered, you get 2 to 1.
I get 1 point flat.
Okay, and then any untapped cards are worth their point values.
1 point. I've used all the cards and haven't refreshed them.
3.
Okay.
Yeah, timing refresh is key.
Yeah.
And then we flip over and do our little scoring sheet.
So, walk us through this here. So, is it 2 points per row that you've got two cards in?
Yeah, so it's like
Got 2, 4, 6, 8 points there.
that's right.
No, okay. And then 6 points for full column. So 12, 12, 12, and 8 20s.
Yeah. 20 for me too.
Don't think I'm winning this. No, that's swap idea. Yeah, it's like 19 for me there. All right, final scores.
I got 40.
I'm also at 40.
I'm at 55.
Oh, okay. The full team gets that in the game. Yeah.
I didn't. You didn't give me the game. Here I have a game.
Yeah, so I think I had, so 2, 4, 6, 8 plus 6 plus 6, that's 20 right there.
Yep.
Right? So make sure I did that right. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Awesome.
Astra.
And it was all those reward points. That's what put you over the edge.
Yeah.
I went into scoring phase with 5 points.
Right.
And you went in starting with
15.
Yeah, I had over 10. Yeah.
over 10.
You had over 10 points. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a huge difference there.
Yeah.
But it has a little bit of an engine building kind of aspect too. Right? I find a lot of, do you want to build your, you could have had them make cards if you didn't build the cards.
Right.
So it was important to do that as well.
It was more.
Yep.
Now, you never really built your
I didn't build my pouch. That's the second game I didn't focus on pouches. I think the timing on refreshing and using your tap cards was critical, and then timing in on those, cashing in on those big point. And then I think what helped me a lot was I just had 1 dot on almost every card.
Yeah.
And I tried to
rewards.
I had to try to diversify. So every time a card would finish, I would get stuff.
That bunny helped a lot for that.
Yep.
Because it allowed you to just boop, 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 just get out there for rewards.
And then finish a card, get points, finish a card, get gems, finish a card. And then that kind of helped me stay alive more than I didn't need to refresh as often. And then when I did refresh, it had to be on the thing. So yeah, there's a lot of it was timing, but
Yeah, it's definitely a tricky game to get good at, I think. Because it's really going to matter a lot depending on what your group is doing and how they're playing.
yeah.
Right? Like when someone just like takes a whole card, like you and I have each done. Sure, it's denying other people rewards, but is that the best use of your Stardust?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Because you're only getting 1 point for the card or 2 points for the cards. Maybe the ability is something desirable.
But I also might want that card to finish off this. I mean,
True.
or,
Yeah, I needed mine for the in-game scoring set because that gave me 1 from 3 to 6 points, but it was only a gain of 1 point for doing it.
Yeah.
So,
A lot for one.
I had not much else I could really do.
Yep. Yeah. Great. I still like it quite a bit. It's a good game.
all right, it's decent.
So we'll continue with the rest of the reviews now that we've kind of run down the game a bit. Components are great. Everything is dry erase, quality card. Cards are slightly thin, but they're dry erase.
I think that they're good enough.
They're good enough.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with the cards. Like, the dry erase works well. That's me.
Yeah, color
right?
nice. I should shake in mine because I'm a little watery. I think of my color.
Well, my pen worked perfectly. It was right. Didn't have to shake it. Didn't.
Yeah,
That deletion.
nice.
Stuff earning covenants.
Art is nice and clear.
Yeah.
There's some good variety, and you see some repeats for the bonuses, but I think that helps balance the game a bit.
It does, because there's like similar bonuses in each element.
Yeah,
Right. Which is good. It's good. It's important. You don't want to have just that one bonus on that one card, because then you might, if you hinge your strategy on getting that, then it might not show up, or somebody else might snag it, and then what do you do?
Yeah, and you don't want to go too wild on the powers, because then how is it balanced? Especially if that one person gets the card.
Harder to balance the game that way, for sure.
Yeah, there's certainly some cards out there that are slightly better than others, but they probably give.
They're very situational.
But they're very situational.
But those cards also, like, if you don't get the card, perhaps the majority bonus.
Yeah.
And equally good.
Yeah. Sometimes you we didn't want.
You don't want
card.
the card. Yeah.
Wanted the bonus.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely.
Yeah, that was good.
Plenty trade off that way.
Yeah, there's a really neat decision space in the game. I mean, it's like, when do you just mark something just to get on there?
Yeah, how much do you mark?
How much do you mark?
Those Grand Stars are tempting.
Yeah.
Even though they're really not worth a lot of points, you still need some.
You still need them to complete your end game sets to get, you want to have the space for the cards. And, what abilities do you want versus what majority bonuses do you want, and when?
Yep.
Not just what do you want, but when do you want them?
Yeah.
Or when do you want to take them?
Yeah, and that's just basics of card drafting or card games.
Yeah.
But what I think sets Astra apart is each game is like this little mini root puzzle where we are cutting each other off.
Yep.
Or Fran's cutting the color in two.
Yeah.
You're like, haha, you guys have to work for it now.
Yeah.
You want it. Right? They were like, I'm just going to put a few here. Or
Force you to spend a telescope
To jump over it, yeah.
to take it in one turn, right? Which is, pretty cool.
That was my fourth card in that color too.
Exactly.
So I wanted it.
Exactly. For you, it was worth it.
And they're all different in that sense. And in the rulebook, they do mention that they try to stay as close to the actual constellations as possible,
Yes.
but have modified them slightly for game balance sake.
For sure.
Which I think is smart.
That's smart.
But the little mini area control almost puzzles or route building cup puzzles is really kind of the meat of the game. Like the framework is solid. I mean, but that's great. The timing is so important in this game.
For sure.
More than almost any other game I've seen.
Yeah. It's good, and well, too bad we didn't play with the pre-order bonus card.
Oh my god,
we would have loved.
I do have to mention that I did pre-order this. My Clash was sent out a coupon code to all of their backers of their previous games, essentially offering free shipping I didn't. They didn't specify, so I'm assuming North America, but I mean, it could have been anywhere. So I ordered it off their website, and they shipped it for free to Canada,
Wow.
which would normally have been $20 to $40
These days,
on
and it's astronomical.
Oh boy, gotta get one more one in there.
One more. Oh yeah. Okay, now you can leave.
The game's going now. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it was, but they said a pre-order pack, and the pre-order pack has basically a card for each of their games. So there's like an anachrony, a robot constellation.
Cool.
There's a dinosaur.
Oh yeah.
Constellation.
But
we did not. You notice you did not see any of them in the deck.
Right.
why was that, Will?
And why is that? Why is they're all like nonsense party game mechanics?
Oh no.
They're all things. And then my favorite one's the dinosaur one.
Oh no.
So if you stand up and walk around the table, acting like a dinosaur,
That's the tap effect.
you get a point. That's a tap effect. You get a point for doing that. You get an additional point for making authentic dinosaur sounds. And anyone who follows you doing that can also earn those points.
No.
No, it was like, I'll lose the game. I'm not doing that.
Those cards should be burnt and then bury the ashes so deep you will never have to think about them ever again.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That nothing to do with
That doesn't fit.
But I guess in
Second
like
of the
for I don't know.
There are no gag cards like that in the regular game.
You don't get that feeling from this game whatsoever.
No, it's not a goofy game.
And while they're fun promo cards to have, like you almost can't use them.
I guess it depends on the group you're playing with, right?
If you're playing with your kids, I don't know. I'm sure Dan would love to run around.
It doesn't fit though.
It doesn't fit the game at all whatsoever. But anyway, I just wanted to touch.
To each their own.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, like that kind of stuff. No, no judgment. That's cool.
Yeah,
I mean, if you have fun with it, have fun with it. I personally would never, ever.
That's why I pointed you. I was like,
Yeah.
throw them in with the gameplay.
I should have just shuffled some in here and just
Just like, oh, Bill.
like,
That would have been great. And just to see him look at his face. Wow. Anyway,
I'm out.
how about so with ratings? You want to give rated or
I mean, I'm just gonna say I love the game. Like this is the second time we've played, and it has been engaging and a fascinating puzzle each time we've played. And it's gonna be. I feel like it was great at 3. Yeah, I have not played at 2, which does have
there's a variant for
there's a variant, so someone else there's like a third color that comes into play. And I'm not. We haven't tried that one yet. And more player counts. Like this puzzle of the map is going to be almost even more interesting because now you're not fighting for rewards with 2 other people. You're fighting for rewards with 3 or 4 other people.
Yeah.
And
You really might not get the reward you want.
right.
yeah, but getting that like 1-star poke.
Yeah.
And like
You get some
lots of choose of cards is even more important now. The telescopes are even more important because you just want to like get out there as much as possible.
And I'm assuming with more players, like the game end card is further down.
Yes, it is. That's right. Yeah. So it would be a longer game,
Right.
with more players. But I think
But things finish you fast.
cards have finished faster as well.
So
But I think it's well balanced in that sense. It's a slightly different feel to the game, but still a fun, engaging game.
Yeah.
Fun puzzle. Lots of replayability in terms of the cards that come out, and the abilities are always different.
Yep.
You're getting slightly different cards and the timing mechanic. And it's excellent. I wish it had solo mode. I've heard talk that they
I've heard
might be working on a solo mode for this.
I'm sure at some point, if it isn't already there, like somebody at BGG will post like a fan.
Oh, I'm sure.
Or something, which give it a shot and see how it goes.
Yeah, and it is a very inexpensive package. I think.
Yeah, it's like $30 Canadian sale version right now, I think.
Yeah. So I highly recommend it if you're looking for a roll and write game. This is almost a new and write genre game because it's a communal. There's no rolling. There's no flipping. And it's
You're flipping cards.
yeah, but they're not. You're writing sitting relate to that.
Right, you're right.
But it's like a communal and write game.
Yeah.
So it's almost a brand new thing. But if you're looking for something with dry erase markers that is unique and has extreme player interaction,
Yeah.
right? Like there's no point where we weren't looking to see who got what and when and when did we think they were going to rest?
Yep.
Where we were going in the cards. Like it was all player interaction.
And it also isn't super long.
No.
You know, like it's not like a 2.5 hour Twilight Inscription marathon, which I mean, I love that game, but you don't always want to spend 2.5 hours playing one, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, good time and good time to kind of crunch ratio. It's good.
Yes, exactly.
It reminds me
Time to crunch.
time to crunch ratio. I just made that.
I like that.
It makes me excited to see what else my Clash can do in a small box, right?
Yeah.
Right, because we already love a lot of their big games. Make fun of us love.
Oh, really? Don't you love?
If you see in our unpopular opinions video, you know, go ahead and watch that, and feel free to
Bash me yet.
ready the bash for on for
Lots of great
his
material
wrong opinions.
to tear us apart.
Oh no, yeah, please do. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Bye for now.